Hi, this is Ashima again. I'm sorry, I think so I'm 2-3 minutes late. Just waiting for some members to log in. This is another live video I'm doing today for all my members, all the parents, basically not members, all the parents and members who want to prepare their children for 11 plus. I'm just waiting for some members to come and join us. I think so. The time is really odd, the time we came live today. But don't worry, next week we have another live video coming. It's on a Monday at 2:30, and we have another one coming that's on a Saturday. I think so that's the time lot of members will come for that one because it'll be on a Saturday on a weekend. I have some members. I have around 20 members who have joined me. I just want to say hi to you guys, a quick hi, and thanks for taking time to come live from your busy schedules. It's basically lunchtime for a lot of the mothers before going to pick up their kids from school. And some of the mothers must be working, some of the parents must be working also in offices and just watching me live. Thanks. I want to thank every one of you to watch me live. Just waiting for you guys to say a quick hi to me, then we can start our session today. A quick hi. This is Ashima again. Hi everyone. Should we start now or should we wait for more members to come and join us? I have a hi here. Uma Yusuf has said hi to me. Please, if I have missed any one of your names, I will go through the messages after the live telecast has been stopped. I will reply to all your messages and everything would be done. Just waiting for some other, I think so the time is really odd today. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting cold day by day now. And it's getting harder for the kids to concentrate also with the Christmas on the corner. And the feeling of the Christmas holidays is also there. School's getting over. They must be having school functions going on. Christmas fairs, Christmas decorations, everything about Christmas. And at this time of the year, it's really hard to tell the kids to study because at this time of the year, they also want to relax like their friends, go out for Christmas parties, New Year is coming, go out with the family and things like that. I think so this is the best time of the year when the kids are more relaxed. And I see that when kids start preparing for 11 plus, the time they are more serious is after Christmas break. Because after Christmas break, they're like, oh, it's Jan now, and our exams are in September. But the best idea is that all of you should plan some holidays for your kids in the holiday, in Christmas, basically. And try taking your kids out for Christmas. Show them the decorations in London. London is really decorated. Oxford Street and places like that. Take your kids out there. Do some shopping, Christmas shopping. Encourage them. Give them some Christmas gift. Last year, some members asked us, what's the best gift for our kids in the Christmas time? And I just joked with them and I said, why don't you go and buy an electronic dictionary for them? Electronic dictionary is another way of doing vocabulary words. I mean, all the members here keep telling us that our kids get stuck in the vocabulary. They don't do so well. So the best thing is just take a vocabulary dictionary for them, sorry, electronic dictionary for them, and just see how it goes. And also, there are so many things in the market if you go and shop. The best way is we should give them something really, really good for Christmas, which they can use for their preparation for 11 plus. The word 11 plus is like just scares the kids so much. Sorry, I have a really bad throat today. I'll try to speak and give you as much information as possible, leaving aside my throat and everything else. If you guys have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do it, because I started a YouTube channel, meaning it's been started a year ago, but I have posted a lot of videos in that, vocabulary videos and maths videos now, for helping the kids how to prepare for 11 plus and just cover up all the topics what come for 11 plus. Probability is the topic which I dealt with the YouTube video this week. So if you have not done it, just go ahead and just do it. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys is that please feel free to ask as many questions you have in the group, because the group is made up of a lot of members. There are around 5K members, and all of them will be there to help you guys. We have good tutors in that. And some tutors just like to advertise, but some of them are really, really good who like to help each other, help the members. So if you are stuck on anything, if you're new to this platform, just feel free to ask as many questions as you guys can. Don't feel like that nobody will be there to answer us. And please don't message any member asking for advice in their personal messenger. The best way is to keep everything on this platform in the group itself. It's better to be safe while preparing, while asking anyone for help or asking for any advice, anything else. Just try to tag, if you think anything is going wrong, just tag me in that post. I'll be really happy to help you guys. I still have some members who have joined us and just waiting for new members to come in and ask us as many questions as you want. If you see that there's so much advice, if you go online, if you just write 11 plus, you will be flooded with a lot of information. But sometimes getting more information about something is also scary. And don't do that. I mean, I used to have parents who used to compare their child with their friend child, because every child is unique. And obviously at this stage, some children would be going really slow with the books and some would be going really fast with understanding with the books. And if you think, oh, my friend has done that topic and my child has not done that topic, give your child some time to finish the syllabus of 11 plus before jumping on conclusion that don't you on conclusion saying that, oh, will my child be able to pass 11 plus, or it's just a waste of money. Preparation for 11 plus can never be wasted. I keep telling this to everyone as a parent and as a tutor. Preparation for 11 plus never gets wasted. If your child, God forbid, doesn't even pass 11 plus, your child will be in the top sets in any secondary school your child goes to. And that's why don't think that if your child has not passed 11 plus, your child will struggle in life. There are so many children. If your child becomes a doctor, an engineer, you won't ask your child. If I go to a doctor, I'd never ask a doctor, are you from a grammar school? When we go to a doctor, we just see the qualification. So if 11 plus is not end of the world, I keep saying this to everyone. And obviously, if your child has not passed 11 plus, there are still chances of applying for private schools and also applying for 13 plus. 13 pluses means some grammar schools don't have that, but still you don't call it 13 plus in grammar schools, you called it in-year admissions. You need to go to your consul's website and apply for that grammar school you want your child to apply. These days, the Kent has done, they do a CAT test first of all the Kent grammar schools. If your child passed that, they invited for interview for giving the other test. And with that also, it's not that your child will get admission. Your child will be kept on the waiting list till any of the grammar schools have vacancy. That's I'm talking about Kent. This is the way how Kent does. And this stage, at this time of the year, some kids would be preparing for private school preparations, private school exams. We have always spoken so much about 11 plus. Today, my main purpose was to tell you guys how to prepare for private schools. Private school preparation is absolutely same like 11 plus. If you think your child wants to prepare for private schools examination, it's absolutely same. But the standard, some feel like the private school standard is higher than the grammar schools. Some feel like the standard is almost same. But the biggest difference, according to me, in a private school preparation is that the papers are like the maths and English are standard. Standard means it won't have any multiple choice. You will have English and maths would be standard. In English, you might have one comprehension, you might have one creative writing in it, and maths would be all standard means there won't be any multiple choice. You need to write all the answers, show all your working out. Some children I have seen, especially boys, they are really, really good in maths, but when it comes to working out, they don't do it. In private schools, you are given marks for working out. If your child answer is wrong, like going all the way down with the solving a problem, this child doesn't solve the problem really well, but the steps are right, you might get some marks. So always encourage your children to show the working out for standard papers. And when you're preparing your children for 11 plus, I would always recommend go for standard papers first and then go for multiple choice. And if you see that multiple sheets, all the papers like CGP, Bond, they come with the answer booklets, the multiple answer booklet. I don't recommend you guys to start giving your children that answer booklet right now, multiple choice booklet right now. They should try doing the paper standard first, because the kids are really clever. And towards the end of the preparing for 11 plus, you should start giving them that answer sheet, the multiple answer sheet. Same applies if you're applying for private school. Just don't go for the multiple answer sheet, just go for the standard one. And there are so many books in market. If you search for private schools, you get it. The best preparation for private school is that you should, sorry, the best preparation for private school is you should go for the sample papers from all the private schools websites. All the private schools have the sample papers on their website. Some have the explanations, like Dulwich has it. Sevenoaks doesn't have it. City of London doesn't have it. And there are so many other private schools which don't have the answers. They just have the sample papers. It's really hard to find the answers for private schools. And some people have started making money from that. They just write down the answers. They just write the answers and they sell it off. Just be careful of buying answers for private school papers. The best option is, if your child has a tutor, take the help of the tutor when you do the papers from private school. Let your tutor mark it. You're paying your tutor, so let them do some extra work. I just want to say hi to all the members who have joined us live right now. I can see there are around 24 members who have joined us. Do you want to say a quick hi to me? It'll be really good if I have more members who can say hi to us. Hi everyone. I was talking today, my main purpose today, I'm talking more about private schools than grammar schools because private school examinations are some kids would be giving now and some would be giving in January, beginning of Jan. Hi everyone. And also private schools also have a computerized paper. Some of the schools have a computerized paper. Maybe they have verbal and non-verbal computerized on the computer. And preparation for private schools, you also have an interview. And in the interview, they will ask your child about any of the books your child is. Uh, I have a message, but it doesn't say anything. It just say, "Oh, so sorry." Oh, okay, sorry. There's any other member who wants to ask me any question, please feel free to ask as many questions you guys want to ask. And remember that whenever you feel you apply for a school, just make sure that is the school you want your child to go in. Just don't go for any of the grammar schools all over the world, all over the country, just because they are free. The best option is go look for that. And for private schools, you won't do that. I know parents will have think twice to apply to a private school. They will just see if that school is suited for your child, because private schools, you have scholarships in that, but also you have to pay the the admission fee for applying, for giving the entrance. It's some schools have 100, some has 100, pounds. So it's quite a lot of money. If I want to spend on that, I need to make sure that if I will be able to afford a private school. There was always a debate goes on about private. What's the difference between a private school and a grammar school? If I look at the difference about private school and a grammar school, the first difference I would go is private schools are uh, expensive and grammar schools are absolutely free. But if we say that grammar schools are free, that's also not right, because grammar schools have a way of making their own money. Like they have donations, they tell parents to give donation for something or the other, or the school uniform is so expensive. But if I compare the uniform of a private school, that's also quite expensive. I would only apply for a private school if I'm able to afford it, number one. Number two, if my child is really, really intelligent and I think my child can get scholarship. If your child is good in any of the sports, then it's worth applying for sports scholarships in a private school. Or if your child is really clever and you have less income, you can still apply to a private school and you can get scholarships. You can have They can look at your income and they can give you. Some parents who don't earn so much, they apply to private schools and they get around 80% scholarships if their child is really clever. That's academic scholarships they get. So all these schools have some advantage or the other. They have some advantage or the other advantage of applying to these schools. And the main difference is about the education. If I see the education for private and grammar school, it's absolutely same, but depends on which board each school does. Basically, the private schools have the OCR board, which is different. It's more hard board for GCSE than the grammar schools. Grammar schools mostly have a QA, or they might have EDXL. This is all about the GCSE boards I'm talking. You might not know about these because you're just preparing your kids for 11 plus, but I'm going on that level. When you apply to these schools, it's worth also looking at the GCSE levels, the GCSE reports of all the private schools and the grammar schools you are applying to. Because sometimes you feel like, is my child, don't overstress your child giving them a lot of grammar schools to apply, and after the grammar schools, apply to the private schools. Because end of the day, just think that they're just kids and you don't want to overstress yourself. Like if you like, it's the same way. If you don't, some parents think about private grammar schools as a way of saying the child will get good education. I agree with you. Your child will get a good education, but in the other way, we should also feel to see that if that school is suited for your child. Look at the school's admission criteria. Look at the school. Everything about the grammar schools have the admission criteria, but the private schools don't have it. Private schools can take kids from anywhere in the country. Till your child passes the entrances, you're welcome to apply to them. I'm just wait if there's any we have so many members. Do you guys want to ask me any question? Anything you guys want to ask me, please feel free to ask me. Ask me as many questions as you guys want. It's absolutely fine with me. I'll be able to answer your questions and reply to your questions. If any of you are watching this video late and you still have any questions to ask me, you can still ask me on the message of this group, and in the messenger I'll be able to answer. Not messenger, sorry, in the message of this live you can ask me. And I was telling you guys about difference between private and grammar schools, and there's anything else you want to ask me, please, please, please don't hesitate. Just go ahead, message me. I'm always there to help you guys. I have so many members who have joined us, but nobody said hi to me. Guys, a quick hi, please. A quick hi would be good. Hi, members. Anyone want to say hi? Please, please, please feel free to say hi. Anyone want to say hi? Looks like nobody's. Oh, I got a hi. At least, at last, not at least. At last, I got a hi. Hi. Looks like these members just want to listen. Hi, everyone. I have, if you have joined us late, I was talking about private schools and grammar schools, the difference between both of them, and how to apply to both of them. Private schools, if you want to apply for private schools, normally the applications, you have to pay for that, and the applications of the private schools start in October till November sometime, and they take the entrances in November or sometime in January first week. The results of a private school come a week before your secondary school transfer result. So it comes in end of Feb, and your grammar school, your secondary school result come on the 1st or 2nd of March. So they give you time to, they'll give you conditional offer to accept or not to accept. Some parents just give the entrances for private school also, just to make sure that their kids are, just to see how their kids are doing. If your child is in a private school, they don't have to give a private school entrance, because their school will, if they are in a private school and they want to stay in that school, they don't need to give that. They have the internal test and the school will make sure you get admission there. I have a question now. Let's read some of the questions of the members now. That's about My son is practicing bond books at home. We are planning to take entrance exams. Trafford is practicing bond books enough, or does he need extra coaching? I don't think so. Extra coaching only depends on parent to parent. I would never say that tutors are better than parents, because how much time a parent can spend on a child, a tutor can't. So if you're preparing your child for in your house, that's enough. But I don't think so. Only you should do bond books. Bond books are, I'll say, are the basic books. If you're going for, because the schools you have mentioned, Manchester, and they are super selective schools. You should go for more harder stuff than bond. So I would say start with bond, go to CGP, and AE material is also really good. Go on the AE website and try looking at the material. They have really good material. Go for that. And we also have started, our material is on ALT. Our material is also on Amazon. You can buy our books on Amazon. Also, they are really good. We have books of all sort of books. We have ALT maths assessment book. We have the comprehension book. We have the papers, 11 plus assessment papers, and we have the CM papers. So we have all sort of books. If you look at the Amazon, you'll have it. I think you should also, for Manchester, if you look on the Manchester Grammar School website, it's Grammar School website, yeah, you also have some sample papers. Try doing that. I won't stick with only bond. I would expand my search a little more. And coaching is absolutely your decision, because if you are preparing your child, that's good enough. You can also Manju has done she does creative writing, learn to write. If she look at my video, she'll tag herself here. I'll tag her here. Her creative writing is really good. You can just do it and scan and give it back to her. She marks it and gives you the result really fast with all the marks and how your child done. And ALT has the online prescription for maths and English. That's also good. Last year we had around 250 members from the group who took our ALT online prescription for maths and English. And the best thing about this, our ALT prescription, is that we give you maths and English links every week for papers, and the papers are timed and automatically marked. So you also come to know where your child, where your child is going wrong. I will add the link for ALT subscription also. And I had also attached some sample papers in the group for you guys to look at ALT prescriptions. It's really, really nice. It's free for ALT children. If your child is from ALT, attending ALT tuition, he would be getting these online links, online papers for maths and English every week, absolutely free. That's a lot of saving for the parents. And you can also buy these papers, the links of these the online prescriptions on our website, Ambitious Learning Tuition. If you type in, you can buy these papers on online. There's any other question? I'll give you guys some time to ask me questions now. Anyone wants to ask any more questions, please feel free just to keep asking as many questions as you want. I can see that there's some members here. I've answered all the questions I have. Do you have any other? There's any other question you guys need to ask me, please feel free to ask, and it's absolutely fine if you think it's too early to ask any questions. It's fine. You can think about what you want to ask and just type in. in the message. And so, uh, I think I have answered all the questions. And remember, I mean, about comprehension, I keep saying, I have, because a lot of members, after this video is been ended, the live video, they type in and they tell me that their child is struggling in comprehension. How should we help our child with vocabulary? The best way of doing is that when your child is reading verbal or English, and there are so many words, if you see your child is struggling in, just make a diary of them, keep writing them, and just keep finding the words he's struggling. They should make they can make their own dictionary of the words they think they are struggling in this way they can help themselves, and end of the day you will see that they will improve, because coming across the words again and again, and if the child has written the words, they can see that, oh, oh, this is the word I had written in my dictionary, in my diary, sorry, this is the word I wrote in my diary, I know what this word means. So it'll be a really a good way of just writing it down and practicing it again and again. I think so. Everybody's so tired asking me questions now. I don't have any other questions right now. I'll just give you guys 2 more minutes to ask me questions and I'll close this live video. Does any other member want to ask me any other question? Please feel free to keep asking me questions, keep asking me and posting your inquiries, because ALT, 11 plus ALT group could not be made without these lovely members. We have so many members, 5K. I think so half of the members would be silent members, just have joined the group for the sake of joining. They don't participate, just take advices, and some of them are really good who keep taking advices again and again. Please become active, guys. And if you are in a group, just keep asking questions and making your friends, or if you want your friends to join the group, just keep sending us invites. I get so many invites from your friends who want to join the group. Keep joining our group. We have so many free resources. If you are tutoring your child yourself, you don't need a tutor. If you think you're tutoring your child yourself, just go on the free resources section of the group. You'll find so many resources. You'll find so many free papers. And obviously, all these papers, all these free resources have been searched from Google. And I mean, it was so, I mean, last week, I had posted one comprehension tips. I found it on it. Instead of that, I just wrote, by mistake, I just wrote, I wrote this post instead of I shared this post before. And all the silent members just became so active and they said, oh, this is a copyright. You just took it. I mean, I'm also human. Human made mistakes. And that was an error, a type in error, which I realized after posting it. But I removed that post and I posted the one which was posted before a couple of months back for you members. Please, before commenting or making emojis which are angry and things like that, just think, I'm also human. I can also make mistakes. It would be better that if you think a member has made a mistake, to message that member, including me also sometimes, then writing on in the comment box. Because we have made this group, it took us 2 years to have so many members in the group. For one single mistake, please don't react like that. I have a question now. It says that how to improve I think so she meant comprehension instead of she wrote comprehension. How to improve comprehension is like practice. I mean, if your child will keep practicing comprehension, you will see there will be a lot of change in your child. And the best thing of comprehension is also like keep there in the beginning, start using a dictionary when your child is sitting with the comprehension. There would be some words your child would be struggling in the comprehension. Tell your child to use a dictionary to find the words of that words they are struggling in. And after they found the meanings, it'll be easy for them to the comprehension. The comprehension in grammar schools would be multiple choice. You won't get any standard one. You'll have the first stage, whatever school you're applying to will be, the first stage would be multiple choice. So try doing it with multiple choice and try doing the comprehension. Start using a dictionary in the beginning and start timing your child. Timing is something I just wanted to say that all the kids I've seen, children, they struggle in time. Time is something really, really important in 11 plus. And you should make sure that your child is timed for every assessment paper they do in the books. If you start timing them, the bond books normally have 30 minutes assessments, paper 1, paper 2. In the beginning, your child will struggle with the time. And initially, when you keep timing them again and again, you'll see there'll be a lot of difference. Your child won't struggle. There's any other question? I'll close this live video here. If you guys have any other inquiries, please feel free just to give a message and something. And if anything you think is, as said in this video, was not really good, just message me and I'll apologize to you guys. Thanks to all the members who were live with us today. And I'll try to see you guys live again really soon. And just type in any inquiries, any questions about the live videos you want, what topic you want to cover in the live video next time. Just keep commenting me. I'll try to do that for you guys. Thanks. Bye.